people eat in the mic?
ASMR.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
What does it stand for?
Don't know. Off the top of my head, I don't know. Watch out, belly.
I should do that, though.
Hey, guys.
Alright, 2 more bites.
Take your time. We'll start when we start.
Huh?
Said, take your time. We'll start when we start.
We're starting.
Oh.
Duh.
Yeah. Anyway.
Do you still feel better?
Yeah.
Nose clearer?
Yeah. Like, I don't feel all the pressure up here.
That's good.
Yeah.
I just feel like I keep getting a tickle in the back of my throat. So, like, it makes me feel like I want to cough.
Yeah.
But
Try my
I
best
just don't.
not to cough.
Yeah, I don't. Because if I cough, I'm like coughing out a lung. Like I'm hacking out a lung. And then it's painful. And then my back hurts. Because, you know, like when you cough, your lung, like, and then, you know, like, does something to your ribs or whatever.
Yeah.
I think I've actually bruised my ribs.
Maybe.
Coughing.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not good, though.
Not at all.
But at least you're feeling better.
For sure.
It's gonna suck editing this, though.
Oh, yes. Tomorrow.
So you're gonna edit it tomorrow and put it out tomorrow?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Probably.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Partially my fault.
It's okay.
It's also partially your fault for getting a cold.
Whatever you want to call it. Yes.
It's a cold.
An illness.
You took cold medicine and it's going away. But it didn't go away when you took allergy medicine. So therefore, what would that make you think it was?
Cold-like. Cold-like.
Cold-like?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Fine, guys. I got a cold.
Look at that. The person who doesn't get sick has a cold.
Well, I won't be sick for a while now.
That's probably true.
Yeah.
What, for like the next year? Next couple of years?
Probably a good 3-4 years.
It's kind of ridiculous.
Hey, I don't make the rules.
Bet you it was the COVID shot.
Probably. It probably brought my
lowered your immune
enough.
system just down enough that you got a little cold.
It weakened me.
Mm-hmm. But in turn, will give you strength.
Hopefully.
Maybe.
Possibly.
Yeah.
That's why I don't get flu shots, because I probably would get sick if I get the flu shot.
Had to get a flu shot one time. Weakened my immune system. I got tonsillitis.
Damn.
Mm-hmm. This place I used to work at, my doctor told me I had to take a day off to let the antibiotics get into my system.
Yeah.
I don't want it to give it to other people. And this bitch took me off the schedule for the whole rest of the week. It's like, fuck you. She would literally punish people for calling out.
Yeah.
I'm not a caller outer.
Yeah.
I don't typically call out of work for like no reason. And if I do, it's like once in a while. So like I was there for 5 months straight, never called out or anything. You know, did every ridiculous schedule that she had for me, and I call out one time because I'm throwing up, and she took me off the rest of the week, and then called out another time and she took me off the rest of the week. I'm like, are you seriously punishing me right now? Grow the fuck up. Anyway.
Anywho's.
Hello everybody and welcome to That's What's Going On.
Yeah.
I know I kind of just like jumped right into that, but hello.
Hello.
You good over there, bud?
Yeah, Grayson's just playing around.
Grayson's always playing around. He's making it very difficult for you to pick him up.
Yeah.
He like drops like a slinky. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he just like hangs himself. But anyway, I said hello to everybody. Say
hello everyone.
We're
here again.
I am your host number 1, Jaden.
Host number 2, Trey.
Well, you're like a host and a half.
I'm here.
You're half a host.
I'm here.
You're here.
I'm here.
You give your input.
Sometimes.
I feel like most of the time it's me talking.
For sure.
I hope people like my voice.
I think it sounds fine.
Yeah, but it's also you. Wow. You think everything on me is fine.
Fair enough.
Alright then. I don't know about other people though. I'm sure people like your voice too.
Not at all.
I mean, sometimes you sound nasally, but...
For sure. Especially now. Still heard it.
Especially now.
Yep.
I'm eating chips.
Yeah, if you guys couldn't hear that.
Can you hear the crunching?
Yeah.
Does it sound delicious?
Sounds like a chip.
Fair enough. I have this thing for Cape Cod chips, man.
For sure.
Yeah. I can't help it.
Who can?
There are other people out there who like Cape Cod chips. Guaranteed.
Absolutely.
Anywho's,
what's going on with you, Jaden?
Well, I got my chips. I'm applying to jobs. And trying to get out of mine. Yeah? What's going on with you, Trey?
Not much. As you guys heard earlier, I was...
Still
sick. Something going on. Been a couple days. But I'm feeling a lot better, so yeah. And I got a promotion.
You got a promotion.
Yeah.
Making the big bucks.
Making the big money.
Making the big money.
Oh, yeah.
Now you can buy me all the things I want.
Of course.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, so that's... Or at least the pay started this week.
That's exciting.
So that's good. Yeah. Other than that...
I'm happy for us.
Same old same. For sure.
Well... We have also, while you are a dick, no one heard you.
Don't hurt me.
Probably not.
We'll see.
Alright, we will. But me and you have been watching a lot of Paranormal Caught on Camera.
Yes.
It's literally what we put on every night.
Yes.
So, in light of this awesome show that I totally recommend everyone to watch, today's episode is on drumroll.
My ears hurt.
Well, that's not my fault.
Yeah.
Cryptids. We're talking about cryptids.
Hell yeah.
Trey.
What's up?
Would you like to explain to everyone, all 10 of them listening, what a cryptid is in layman's terms?
Creatures that people have said or have seen or have proof of being somewhere, but they have never found an actual creature to study. So it's kind of like myths and stuff more.
According to Webster Dictionary, it's an animal that has been claimed to exist but never proven to exist.
Fair enough, yeah.
So, key ones would be like Loch Ness Monster and Bigfoot. It's something that everyone's heard about, everyone knows about. So, we're going to talk about a few of them.
Plus those two. Yeah.
So, who wants to go first?
Well, you already got the stuff, so...
Okay. I got the research.
Haha.
Well, we're going to start up with the Loch Ness Monster. Because, I mean, who doesn't know about the Loch Ness Monster? Like, the first time I heard about it was definitely back in, like, elementary school.
I mean, it's literally everywhere in cartoons and shit.
It isn't also in cartoons, yeah. They made a whole movie about, I think it's called Nessie.
Oh, the one that just came out on Disney?
I don't know if it just came out, but I know.
With, like, the kid, Loch Ness Monster.
Yeah. It's typically in Scotland, right?
Yeah, it's
like
in
the
Loch
Highlands.
Ness.
The Loch Ness.
Yeah.
So that's 2 words, not the 1 word. The Loch Ness Monster is like, isn't it 2 words?
No, yes,
or
it's all 2 words.
Oh, but like there's also Loch Ness, which is literally like the name for a giant, what is it called?
I don't know, man.
Not a pond. What's bigger than a pond?
A lake?
A lake. Yes, Loch Ness is a lake in Scotland.
Yes.
And
in the Highlands.
In the Highlands. And that's where the very first picture was taken of this creature, unknown creature, in 1933 by Hugh Gray. So he took that infamous picture that we will post on our Instagram, which we will post all of the pictures, either the actual
what people
proof,
think
like,
it looks like, or
of the
photos.
pictures, and then some of the other ones don't have actual proof of their
Yeah.
existence, so it's just what people claim that they look like. But we
Yeah.
will post all of those on our Instagram, just FYI. So it's described as having a long, thin neck, and it's usually green with a hump on its back, like a snake-like tail, and it seems to just like glide either just under the water where it kind of like makes like a
waves.
ripple
Yeah.
or whatever, or it can actually be seen with its head and hump out. But the thing is like it's not just sighted in Scotland. Like people are seeing it in random places. Like in the US, it's they've or maybe
I
it's
think
like
there
some
are
type
variations.
of variation or something. But Loch Ness is in actual Scotland. But there are other pictures that like people have gotten of, in like fucking Canada,
Yeah.
or like in the Great Lakes or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I feel like, do you feel like it's real? I don't know.
Well, Loch Ness, I want to say like, they had to like research the shit out of it by now. That like if there was something in there, I would like to think they would found something at now. But I know at the same time there's supposed to be like some cave, like underwater caves and stuff. So like,
Caverns that go into the ocean, I guess they say.
yeah,
So it may not just stay in Loch Ness.
yeah,
They actually do have, like, I don't know if it's just one guy or if it's, like, a bunch of people, but they actually have, like, a group of people that have, like, almost like a task force and just seeing if,
yeah,
she is real.
yeah.
Which, I love how, like, they automatically assume it's a she.
Why not?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Maybe it's, like, to give it the name Nessie.
maybe.
They just decided, oh, I'm a female.
Yeah.
That's kind of rude, assuming it's gender.
Wowzers.
God. Anyway, I feel like the ocean is so vast
Oh, there's crazy shit in the ocean for
that
sure.
like there's no way that we don't know that anything like that exists.
Yeah, I think it is that we know more about space than we do about the ocean,
We've explored.
which is still very little.
I feel like, I mean, obviously space is vast, but like we've only discovered like a very small percentage of the ocean.
Yeah.
Considering a lot of the ocean we can't even physically get to.
Yeah.
Because it's just
The pressure is
but
too much.
it's not like every inch of the ocean has been discovered. There could be caverns all over the place that we've
absolutely.
never even seen.
When it comes to sea creatures, I'm more inclined to like, yeah, there's a
believe
good
it.
chance there's something there.
It makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah,
It just makes
absolutely.
sense.
Yeah,
But yeah, so
that's how I feel about like forest areas too. That, like there has to be so much forest that like that every part of the forest has been like literally been walked through or anything.
oh, I'm sure. And it's like all over the world.
Yeah,
Like there's just vast
land
forests.
that
Like
like no one knows about.
like when we went to Vermont,
Yeah.
there is so much woods. There's a vast
Yeah,
forage. What is it? Forage? What
I
is the
don't
other name? Anyway, there's a
Yeah.
vast forest in fucking Vermont, and I'd be surprised if anybody's gone through the whole thing.
for sure.
There could be so many things hiding in there,
Yeah.
which is kind of scary.
But at the same time, like, would a body come up at some point? Maybe. But at the same time, I don't know.
I don't think so.
I don't know. But anywho's,
That is a Loch Ness.
yes.
Loch Ness Monster. Do you want to talk about Bigfoot, or shall I go on and talk about Bigfoot? I feel like we should have probably figured this out before
Perhaps.
we actually started recording.
Well, here we are now.
Well,
Okay. Next is the Bigfoot, aka Sasquatch.
mm-hmm.
You guys hear that? She's here,
Leave me alone.
Okay. They live in the northwestern United States and Canada, mostly in forest areas, obviously.
Mm.
There seemed to be a bipedal primate from 6 to 15 feet tall.
If people don't know what bipedal means, it literally means they stand
Two
on
legs.
2 feet.
Yeah.
You are bipedal.
Yes. I guess there's always a smell associated, like a really bad smell associated with them, which would make sense, I guess, since they're hairy. It's just a
But
bunch of
yeah,
matted
and it's not
hair.
like they know how to like wash themselves and
Yeah,
stuff.
they don't. So, like, I guess they move silently and slowly. They've been seen. They do run sometimes, and that they also make like high pitched noises. The
I
biggest.
always imagine that they sound like a Wookiee. Like I don't picture them making high pitched noises. Like
No.
I feel like you look at one and they're gonna be like.
Yeah, kinda, more or less. Yeah. The biggest footprint that was found was 24 inches long,
How long is 24 inches?
2 feet.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
That was. Yep.
We'll let that go.
Wow. Wait, so nobody has a 24-inch foot? I thought Shaq's feet are bigger than that.
Maybe, I don't know.
Is Shaq the Sasquatch?
I don't know.
I feel like I need to know what size.
And the first footprint was found by David Thompson in like the 1800s, I think.
Wait, 1800s?
Yeah,
That's kind of crazy.
for sure.
That it?
Yeah, man. Bigfoot.
Okay, so in the UK, wait, okay, so that measurement is that 24 inches in like US standard?
I said inches, so yes. Inches is only used in the United States.
You're right. Yeah, but no, never mind.
Because what, 60 centimeters or something like that?
What?
24 inches.
Mm.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know, bro.
Yeah. Then obviously there's the other like variations of Sasquatch, like the Yeti.
Well, no, because
Stuff.
they said that the Yeti is separate from the Sasquatch because that's more like the abominable snowman type of
But
thing.
it's
It's
a
like,
Sasquatch of the snow,
I mean, I guess I feel like that'd be like
of the tundra.
that'd be like
Okay, we're back. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. I turned the computer
Totally
off
being
as
an
we're
idiot.
recording. Yeah, don't mind me.
Anyway, as I was saying before, you so rudely interrupted
Yes.
me with that blink cutout.
Sorry.
Is that would be the same as like I don't know, Indian tiger and a Siberian tiger.
Yeah, they're in the same gene pool, but like obviously they're different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's also this one in I don't know what country, but it's like a mud monster. But they literally like some people speculated that like it was like Bigfoot like trudging through the mud and like the mud just like sits on them because you know it's not like
Okay.
and so it is like the mud monster.
I gotcha.
So I guess there are variations and shit.
Yeah. I also saw. I forgot what state it was, but they have like the Momo, which is kind of like their version, of Sasquatch, which is like blonde hair and shit. Yeah.
Well, they say it's like typically brown
Dark
or like
brown.
dark hair.
Yeah.
So like if you see like any other colors, like
If you see a tall, hairy thing just walking around,
it's
yeah.
probably a Bigfoot. And there's so many sightings of Bigfoot.
True.
But if you notice, every one of them is either like a swoop of the camera or like they're very rare ones where you actually catch it like full on. But it's
Yeah.
always like mad far away.
Never the face, yeah. Never the face.
Mm-hmm.
But like, yeah, that's part of like, what is it?
Mystery?
Yeah, the mystery behind it. Like it always knows where the camera is, so it's like you're not gonna see me.
Unless it's other people pretending to be Bigfoot.
True. But at the same time, like I always thought, like as a kid, that like if you're gonna be looking for the Bigfoot, carry a gun and just shoot him. If you want proof, if you really want to prove, kill it. Which is unfortunate because like we obviously we shouldn't put it down like the majestic creature thing. That we shouldn't kill it, but at the same time, it's gonna be the only way for us to learn.
If you're an American, then you should be used to killing things that mean so much to everybody.
Fair enough. But,
I should be more specific, but I won't.
Yeah.
I mean, that's literally like our country's entire existence
yeah.
is built on taking things or killing things that don't look like them.
Yeah. Yeah. But for a lot of these cryptids, I'm like, Well, nigga, you gotta shoot it. That's the only way we're gonna learn about it.
Or
It's
tranquilize
kill
it. You don't even have
Tranquilize
to shoot
it too, I
tranquilize
guess.
it. I mean, you'd probably need like a fucking elephant tranquilizer to put it down, but
I mean, you might kill it with just tranquilizing it because you just overthink how big it is and stuff. Like, I don't think.
you just start with one. If it don't get knocked down, you just chase it. If it runs away, if it runs towards you, you run away. But then if you see it collapse, obviously you don't gotta shoot it again.
I guess,
It
yeah.
usually takes about like 5 to 10 seconds for a
bit.
tranquilizer to kick in. So
Yeah. Like, at the same time, you can shoot it 6 times and it's still coming. Or it's still moving. So, like, it's like.
well, then you just keep going. You know?
Sure.
I mean, why kill something when you can literally, like, if you really want proof, then you tranquilize it. So then it's knocked out. Actually, take your
I do
proof.
have a counterpoint. Because what if it's first too thick and it doesn't go through? The needle doesn't go through.
Well, I don't know.
That could be a possibility.
That could be a possibility, but the same could be said for a bullet.
No, a bullet has more firepower too.
I know a tranquilizer doesn't fire as fast as a bullet, but it's pretty fucking fast. Like, I feel like it could, if it can get through an elephant's hide, then it should be able to
I guess, like, I don't know.
get, or like a bull's hide, it should be able to go through Sasquatch.
True.
Bentley, why do you make unnecessary noises? And all he's doing is itching his fucking ear. Anyway. Has anybody out there ever seen a Bigfoot? If you have, please send in your pictures and videos, because I would love to know. But, I wish I could see a cryptid. Oh my god, just one. Just one cryptid. Bless you.
I feel
Bentley.
like it's either by chance something crazy happens, or like you gotta do it every day for a couple years.
I think...
He's trying to wipe his ass?
Yeah, he is, but his tail is in a wrong position that, like, he can't scoot.
Don't wipe your ass, Belly.
His tail is too low.
Keep it that
Oh,
way.
my poor baby. He has a weird tail. He's such a good dog, though. Anyway, moving on.
Anywho's moving on.
Speaking of big hairy things.
Oh yeah.
Right, Bentley? So next up we have the chupacabra.
Chupacabra.
Chupacabra. Chupacabra.
Ah.
This loosely or factually translates to
It literally
goat
translates
sucker.
too. Yeah.
Is it literally?
Yeah, it's a literal.
Cool. So yeah, it translates to goat sucker, and that's due to being known to attack livestock and drink their blood
Dry.
like a vampire.
Oh yeah.
I want to suck your blood.
Ah.
But they're typically found all across Central and South America, so that means pretty much any Spanish-speaking country.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Except for Spain.
Huh?
Except for Spain.
Except for Spain,
Yeah.
I suppose.
For sure. But it was recently discovered.
Yeah, it was just reported in 1995 in Puerto Rico. Though I find that so hard to believe that it was only in 1995. I
sounds
feel like
crazy.
it had to have been earlier than that.
Yeah. Like, I don't know.
But
That's why
then,
everything else
granted,
was saying
1995
now.
was only the year after you were born, so it's
Yeah.
like 20-something years. And I did hear of Chupacabra as a child, so it's like, oh, what if it was that new that everyone was talking about it then? You know
That's
what I mean?
what I'm assuming now.
But it is often described as a heavy creature, size of a small bear, that has rows of spines along its back from literal, like, head to tail.
Okay.
Like, just all.
Yeah, spiky.
Yeah. But it's also been claimed to be like a reptilian kangaroo with red eyes.
Cool.
Whenever I've seen a chupacabra depicted, though, it always looks like, it kind of just looks like a small gremlin.
Yeah.
I don't know, like, I feel like I've seen a weird, like, a picture of some creature in some anime.
Some, like, weird green
That, like,
lizard thing.
yeah, it's, like, really small. Like, it literally looks like a bear cub.
Yeah.
And, like, but, like, has, like, big bug eyes and,
Yeah.
like, weird fangs and then, like, spikes on its back.
Yeah.
And, like, claws for feet. It's weird. So would it be like a giant lizard?
I guess.
It's kind of fun to say.
Chupacabra.
Chupacabra. Chupacabra.
Wazzer.
Listen, all I'm saying is that is there any actual proof of it? Like, have people taken pictures of it?
No, I don't know. I know they did capture some dog thing that a lot of people were like, oh no, this is the chupacabra, but it turned out to be like a weird hybrid of like a coyote and like some other dog. That's like, it was a kind of animal that shouldn't exist. So it looked crazy. It was like all messed up, and people really believed it was a chupacabra, but it just had to be like a weird thing that was made. Yeah.
I feel like all these like scientific.
But other than that, they do have like footprints, and then like the animals
Something
with
is
the
killing
blood.
their
Yeah,
livestock.
taking all the blood out.
Right.
But yeah,
Kind of crazy
the chupacabra.
that something like that exists.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Why not?
Well, I guess if you exist, then it should exist.
Yeah. I mean, to me, like, I'm more inclined for, like, creatures than, like, ghosts and stuff. Because creatures, you're like, alright.
You believe in creatures more than you do ghosts?
Yeah.
Dude, what?
This is, I don't know. I find creatures easier to be, like, a real thing than the ghosts. Even though it's, like, pretty much, like, the same thing. Pretty much. But, like, yeah.
I mean, I guess. There are, like, those cyclops creatures. Like
Yeah.
a cyclops goat. Or, like,
Just need to be killed.
I
On
know,
site.
it's so sad because they always look so
On site.
miserable.
Yes, they do. Just put it out as misery.
Poor babies. Anyway. What's
Anywho's,
next?
well, this is a fun one to pronounce. Ahool? Ahool?
I think so.
Ahool.
You literally said it at the same time both times, so.
Ahool?
A hole.
Howl. Ahool.
No, it's just a hole.
Ahool.
Yeah.
It's a winged cryptid thought to be a giant bat or a winged primate, which would be pretty scary.
So, a flying monkey.
Yeah, literally. With bat
Wizard of
wings.
Oz is real.
The first report of it was by Dr. Ernest Bartels in 1925 in Java, Indonesia. Alright, sorry about that, guys.
Trey had a gnarly sneeze come in.
Yeah.
That was crazy. Anyway.
Alright,
Indonesia.
Yep, it was also sighted in Vietnam and the Philippines.
Philippines.
Oh, yeah. And then I guess there's another cryptid that's like a close relative that a lot of people compare it to is the orange fatty, which is also, I believe, is another flying, like giant flying thing.
I wonder if it's really orange.
Probably.
I should look that one up.
Yeah, for next time. Mm-hmm. Its name comes from, I guess, that's the sound it makes from its mouth.
So it goes, ow! Ow!
Like the Pokemon.
I wonder if it pronounces its L's. Ahoo! Ahoo! Dude, it's fucking weird.
It's believed to have a wingspan of 10 feet.
10 feet.
Yeah. I think I saw something that, like, the largest bat is, like, something fox, or fox something. Which is pretty big. But this is supposed to be, like, I think 3.5 times bigger.
Jeez.
Yeah. Supposed to be pretty massive.
It's a bit excessive.
Yeah. I was also, like, some people called it, like a practo, like a Petrodactyl?
Petrodactyl.
Petrodactyl?
Petrodactyl.
Petrodactyl.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some reports say call it the same thing, but like...
So basically, they think
like
it's
a flying
like
mammal.
a dinosaur.
Yeah. But like, I don't know. That's pushing it.
I mean, we have proof that dinosaurs existed.
Yeah.
So it's like, I mean, who's to say that something didn't survive and adapt?
I guess.
Especially a flying one.
Well, the mass extinction that happened.
But do we know for sure that there was a mass extinction? We don't know for sure.
I think it's pretty, like, yeah, there
We
was a
don't know
mass
for
extinction.
sure. We weren't there.
Fair? Oh, no.
It created an ice age, right? But, like, are there other animals that thrived during the ice age? Like, literally, who's to say?
But the
Who's to
mass
say?
extinction, it took, between mass extinction and the ice age, it was a lot of time.
Yeah. But something came back. I mean, here we are.
Yeah, eventually, yeah.
So who's
Eventually.
to say that same, you know, DNA strain or whatever, like, did come back? And, like, maybe it just adapted and survived. Maybe it's the last of its kind. We don't know. There's so much unknown.
Yeah,
We
for sure.
don't know.
Ha 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 ha.
You cannot disagree that there's nowhere close. We
No,
are
for
nowhere
sure,
close.
absolutely. But, like, to say that dinosaurs still alive, I don't know.
Listen, sharks were dinosaurs.
They were.
Turtles,
They were.
slugs, and snails, and
But they're a fraction of the
cephalopods.
size. So if you were to say there's smaller baby dinosaurs, maybe. But for a big dinosaur to be around, I don't know.
Gigantic squids.
Yeah, but they're not, like, ginormous.
Were you back there in that time? Do you know how big?
No,
they
but based
actually
off all the what scientists have said and everything, that's just how it is.
were? I mean, I guess.
Yeah, but like at the same time, I would like to say that like there could be like Journey to the Center of the Earth,
Maybe.
where like there's like a hollow center and like, there's like entire different like world in the middle of the Earth.
Sure.
I'm more inclined to be like, okay, maybe
You would believe that there's a whole other universe inside.
not
of our
universe, entire another world inside our world that's like more prehistoric and stuff, possibly.
world. Really?
How? Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying yeah. Oh no, yeah, for sure. But like, it's fun to think of. We don't really know what's in the center. We never actually went to the center of the Earth.
They say it's too hot.
They do, but at the same time, maybe there's something underneath that. I don't know.
I feel like to have something underneath the Earth, like where does all the lava come from?
From I don't know. Like, obviously, I haven't thought the thought through clearly, but like, it's a fun idea to play
You're
around
going
with.
to say a thought, think it through.
I like to play around sometimes.
I do.
Wow.
Anyway,
The only thing I have left is like there has been no material evidence, but there's been so many sightings and stuff. So it's one of those
Can
things,
you-
kind of like,
can you actually like go off of sighting? Like, wouldn't that technically? I know it's not like material, like pictures, videos, whatever, but like, if so many people see this one thing, know what I mean?
I do, because that's I take it one step further. Like there's across mythologies, there seem to be the same creatures, but
Just
described
different.
slightly different.
Just different
So like
names.
obviously people were seeing something, or they're just telling stories that they heard from somewhere else, but they're just reimagining
Maybe
it.
they watch way too much Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, sure.
Maybe. We don't know.
No,
We don't know.
not at all.
Because the best part about these things is that you don't know.
No.
Anybody
Fun.
else know? Write us in your thoughts, guys.
Oh yeah.
We want to hear from you.
Oh yeah.
I want to know your thoughts on these cryptids that we're talking about today. Anyway, next one. It's called the Jersey Devil,
Oh yeah.
which I feel like this one out of all of them so far is kind of like a little closer, considering it's only a couple states away.
Yeah.
This is.
Oh, should we go hunt for the Jersey Devil?
We should. That and Bigfoot. I want to move
Bigfoot's a
up
little
north,
bigger.
so let's get in there.
Yeah.
Get all up in it. Anyway, so this cryptid, the Jersey Devil, was labeled as a concoction of body parts from a range of creatures.
Okay.
I don't know if like this is the same type of description from everybody, or if this is just different descriptions pieced together to one. But it's said to have a kangaroo-like body with a goat's head, leathery bat wings, horns, claw-like hands with short arms, cloven hooves, and a forked tail.
Yeah, that's what I've seen from most places say about it, more
So,
or less.
that's kind of fucked.
Yeah. It's a crazy thing.
Yeah. It's mostly seen across New Jersey in Pineland Forest for more than 260 years. Like, so this one cryptid has been seen for more than 260
Pretty crazy.
years.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how long the longest cryptid has been seen for, but I feel like this is definitely up there.
Possibly. I didn't think about it like that. Yeah.
Which is kind of crazy. So I guess, like, it's famed for its blood-curdling scream. And it usually would periodically rampage through towns and cities.
Said it fucked up New Jersey quite a few times.
Like, not only just killing livestock, but, like...
Going out and fucking people up.
Yeah, like, fucking, like, kids and, like, you know, people who lived a little bit further from the main cities and towns or whatever. Like, they would get fucked up. Like, people would get fucked up.
For sure.
Yeah, bro. So, there's a legend that goes along with this that says in 1735 Mother Leeds was preggo for the 13th time. So immediately I would have said fuck that.
Yeah.
After the first. But like to go 12 more times, it's honestly, aside from, like, the extra shit, I know I didn't finish, like, the rest of the legend, but, like, I, too, would say I don't want another fucking kid after 13.
Yeah, because her husband...
Like, you don't know how poor she was.
Yeah, her husband was a drunk, and he was barely making any money.
So, like, why would you keep getting pregnant by the same man? I don't get it.
Different times.
Whatever. Anyway, so she didn't want it. Duh. She proclaimed, "Let this be a devil." Now, there are two different cases to this. She wanted her child to be the devil. I don't know why you would want your child to be the devil, first off. Like, if this is something that you're still having, why the fuck would you want it to be a devil?
Yeah.
I don't understand that part. It's kind of fucked up.
It's kind of weird, yeah.
It's weird.
I think that's probably more just, like, the legend.
Like 13?
Yeah.
Like the number 13?
Yeah.
Anyway. So, I guess, like, there's one account that says when the baby was born, it was normal, but started to change as it got older and killed the family.
Yeah.
Then another one says that it was born a devil.
Okay.
And it, like, exploded not exploded its wings, but it's like, it, like, fanned out its bat wings and, like, opened its claws and, like, attacked the mother.
Okay.
I don't know which one is actually the real legend. I mean, that's basically what a legend is anyway.
For sure.
So it's kind of like, I mean, you believe what you want.
For sure.
Like,
that's something we could check out, though.
You
feeling brave? I don't know.
You want to go to New Jersey?
Go to the woods of Jersey? I don't know.
Let's go tromping through the woods, man. Try and find the Jersey Devil. I don't know when this will be, but I'm down if you're down, man. Anybody want to come with us? Y'all want to come hunt for the Jersey Devil? We would love for people to tag along. If you don't, wish us luck.
Well, I'll be coming back regardless, because
he'll leave me in the dust.
Hell yeah, I'm out.
There's one thing that you guys need to know about Trey.
You better keep up.
Trey is not a long-term runner, but he is, in fact, a good sprinter.
I will run for my life.
And will out-sprint me.
I am Shaggy.
So you know, like, how people say, like, if you're being chased by a bear, you just have to outrun the person in front of you?
Hell yeah.
Like, that is
Trey. To a fact, yeah.
Trey is that person who just wants to outrun you so you get killed and he won't. Meaning, he will outrun me so I get killed and he survives.
Hey.
That's a fucked up thing to do.
Hey.
The hell's wrong with you?
That's how I would treat anyone.
I'm not just anyone, you dickwad. Lord. I'm done with you, officially.
Wow.
Yep. Done.
Well, that's it. No more podcast.
No more podcast. I'm single now.
Wow.
Anybody want to date me?
It's a joke, guys. It's a joke.
He needs to make sure everyone knows it's a joke. Or is it?
It's a fucking joke.
Alright, I'm not single. For now.
Well,
if you leave me in them woods, though.
Yeah. Hopefully you don't come across anything, then.
Hopefully you don't come across anything. Because if
you
I
see
survive,
me running, start running.
If I survive, that's it. If I don't survive, I'm haunting you for the rest of your life.
We'll find out.
For your miserable life.
We'll find out.
I just want you to know.
Oh, thanks.
Alright.
Anywho's.
Anyway.
Next up
is
the rake.
The rake. Honestly,
this one is more like, I don't know.
It's weird because it's like it became a cryptid. It went from like a fake thing to something that turned out real.
Yeah, kind of like the Slender Man.
Yeah,
more or less. But that would have a hard time. But like, I also saw this is also based on like old folklore and stuff. Like there is some kind of a thing, but they put up. It's a new name now. Like it's like being reintroduced again, kind of type thing. But
you sound very snotty by the way.
Yeah, sorry guys. Sorry.
You're like extra nasally.
It's attacking me now. Like I was so good all day.
You could feel it in the back, or you can hear it when you talk in the back of your throat.
Yeah,
like
sorry.
You sound more congested than you normally sound.
Yeah.
Shitty, bro.
Sorry, guys. Sorry. But yeah. But it says that its origin started online on sites such as Creepypasta, where like,
Creepypasta came out with all that creepy stuff.
Yeah.
They came out with Slender Man.
Yeah. Like they got some crazy stuff on there.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I had a tough time reading your handwriting.
Well, when I get tired of writing, I scribble.
And it seems like that other countries have similar beings, so it's like it's not something that's just been made. Like it's like I said, it's something being described.
Yeah,
again.
I definitely had read that other countries like have stated to see things like that, but like
there's something that
I guess.
There's just weird things that we don't have a name for, so I'm like,
so
this kind of seems like
created something creepy that like sounded similar and made a name for it.
It'll be coincidence, and more or less.
Boom! Now people are seeing it.
Yeah, it is described as a tall, headless, heartless.
Lord Jesus!
Wow, guys, I thought my handwriting was bad. But
I scribbled. It's not my fault.
Headless or heartless?
Hairless.
Oh, hairless.
Lord. This is why we need to type things out, but not write it out.
Yes, we're getting better, guys. Tall, hairless, pale humanoid creature?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a humanoid creature. It's typically seen like really pale, like white almost. Typically no face except like these large eyes. Some say that it has 3 eyes.
And then
it's
like hunched over.
Yeah, it's usually hunched over, almost like it's gonna crawl at you instead of run at you. But yeah, these things are fucking creepy.
It also said to be made real by the millions of people who believed in it, like Freddy Krueger.
It's literally kind of like and fucking Slender Man, my nigga. Like seriously though, like
the power of thought alone.
Literally, if a million people think one thing, like it's all that energy combined, it has to create something.
Possibly.
Like,
yeah.
We don't know the expanse of our mind.
Fair enough. Yeah.
So we don't know how powerful a collective thought actually can be.
For sure.
Which is crazy.
Crazy.
Dude.
It's often seen in abandoned buildings or at the foot of your bed or somewhere in your house. Like it's somewhere. You might pop up on you.
Honestly, every time we've seen like any video or like any proof of this, because there are actual people who have like documented this.
There's still videos.
They all say that like it's typically in an abandoned house. You don't like see it like out in the middle of the fucking woods. Like it's typically
most of the time people are just walking on it by accident.
Yeah, it's like it's not even, or like they'll see in like an abandoned hospital. But like one woman reported that like she woke up and saw it at the foot of her bed.
Yeah.
So it's fucking nuts.
Sightings are as early as 2003.
Yeah.
It's like a newer thing.
Or is it?
Yeah. Same thing, yeah. It could just be something that's always been around, but just like people take more notice now.
I think since Creepypasta came out with it, 2003 is like when they first
like I said, it could
started
be one of those
seeing
things
it
that like
here, but we
no one
don't
thought
know.
about it before, so now people are thinking about it like, oh wait a minute, like, things are popping
Yeah.
off now. Yeah. And researchers thought to have no evidence until 2006 when
When
this
they...
when they discovered documents describing such a creature, detailing back to 1964, 1880, and there was a journal entry in 1691 in a mariner's log.
Do you know
Oh,
what a mirror
1964 in the
is?
suicides, no. And then 1880 in a journal entry, and then 1691 in the mariner's log.
There you go. I thought
There
you'd
we
never
go.
get it.
Sorry, yeah.
Took you a while there, bud.
Sometimes.
But yeah,
But yeah.
I feel like that one in particular is like a creepy one because like
That's more like the thought of it.
it is
Yeah.
the thought of it, but like I also feel like it really could exist,
For sure.
like for realsies.
Yeah.
Like I believe Bigfoot exists. I believe that the rake exists. Not so sure about the Ahul
Yeah.
or even the Jersey
Jersey Devil.
Devil,
Yeah.
but
Like
I'm willing to find that one out.
some things are kind of like, things could be hiding somewhere. Why not?
Why not?
Why not? There's no real proof saying that it doesn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know. All I know is that shit's crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Cryptids in general, like the whole topic, like there's so many.
Yeah.
We will have another episode eventually on like some more cryptids, but I
Sure.
figured like
We'll do one on like cryptids, like people thought were cryptids, but actually turned out to be just real animals and not discovered yet. Because there was a couple of those too.
There are definitely a few of those. But like, I don't know. I feel like this was a good thing just to like get out there. Like I like to have other people who want to discuss stuff like that. Like
Yeah.
conspiracy theories. Fucking love them. We're definitely doing another episode on conspiracy theories.
We'll go to the black box.
Dude, I love them. And I
do
would
too.
love for like people to join in on that conversation also. But today, it's cryptids. So join in on that conversation.
Yes.
Let us know if you've seen one. Any that you think that we should mention the next time we talk about cryptids.
Yeah.
Give us your evidence or anything. Suggestions, comments, questions, concerns.
Of course.
Per usual.
And in about 3 weeks, we're doing another listener episode. So
Yes.
if you've got
So
any
send
questions
in
about anything,
send in your
any stories or anything.
everything
Yeah.
to our Gmail at that's what's going on podcast at gmail.com. We would love for you guys to send in your listener stories. I will post the pictures of all the cryptids on Instagram.
Yes.
And that's what's going on podcast. So definitely look us up. And we also have our Facebook. It's TWGO, all caps, podcast lowercase. That's on Facebook. Or you can look up That's What's Going On.
Yeah.
It's both.
Okay.
Because if you do like the at or whatever it is to look up a
comes
Facebook
up.
name,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
TWGO podcast.
Oh, okay.
But then like if you actually look up That's What's Going On, it should pop up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know
Make
where
sure
find
to
us.
tell everyone, all your friends, about where we are,
Hell yeah.
which is that you care.
Where
can they find us?
Spotify. Google Podcast.
Google Podcast,
Apple Podcast.
Apple Podcast,
YouTube.
YouTube,
Radio Public.
Radio Public,
Something Cast.
Pocket Cast,
Pocket Cast. Anchor. Breaker.
Probably
I think
wherever
there's one
you
more.
hear your podcasts.
Pretty much everywhere.
We're there.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome.
Yeah,
So glad you're with us.
for sure.
I hope you enjoyed our episode today. Hope to see you again.
For sure.
Make sure y'all send in your listeners.
Yes, keep those bad boys coming.
Keep them coming. We want them.
Yeah.
That's all I got.
Well then.
I hope you enjoyed.
Hell yeah.
till the next time. Same bat time, same bat channel.
Haha.
Uh-huh.
That's what's going on.
That's what's going on.